Hey, hopefully we're streaming.
It says live now.
Yep.
Loading channel data. Loading video. Offline.
Yeah.
Hey, it works though.
Yep. So, we're in theory live.
No, we're offline.
I'm getting an advertisement now.
I am not.
Dude, you need to get AdBlock Plus.
I did.
Alright, we're live.
Just remember,
It's
ads
still
are how
offline
these things
thing.
get paid for.
Yeah, but,
Yes.
you know. Up. What? Whoa, God, that's a lot of
Well,
guards.
Oh, hey,
wait.
stop looking. Stop looking.
Oh,
I'm looking. Why are they everywhere?
Don't worry about it.
This is gonna be awesome.
I'm
So-
Metagaming!
No, this is just straight up cheating.
Stop looking or I'll double the number that's there.
But there's
Holy
like 25.
It's 20. Now stop looking.
Holy
Yes. You ain't got to tell me.
Quit whining, you bunch of pansies.
So, in the brief technical errors that we've had so far, one of them was me forgetting to switch recording settings, and the other was Twitch not loading everything. We're back.
We are Basements and Bears.
Yep.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
You're not.
They're lying to you. Because they're
So-
liars.
As a recap, I'm Shintoinen Baynurden, the rogue. A drow, a sneak and shit.
And I'm Nargosh. I'm the half-orc barbarian.
And you hate magic, because you're an asshole.
Because I'm awesome.
Watcher, Scotla, one of you?
And I'm drunk.
And that's a Scotla.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what she is. She's a healer of some sort, but she's always drunk.
She's an orc shaman.
Ah, that thing.
And I'm Watcher, the human sword mage, who
You mean liar.
Nargosh thinks is just a regular fighter with a magical sword.
You're a human
And we'll
liar.
keep it that way.
Yeah,
Liar.
he's a liar. Watcher's a liar.
Watcher also secretly has a thing for the green females.
Yeah, he's lying.
And I am Lion, I'm the GM, and I'm very creeped out by what's going on. So, to recap what happened in the roughly 10 minutes of lost content that none of you will ever see, the party has made their preparations for departing from Frigate, and they are about to depart from Frigate to follow the path of the company of, in heavy air quotes, archaeologists that had departed under potentially Andreas's order, and follow up on that lead that kind, wonderful gentleman had given them near Gesto. So,
Yep.
are there any special preparations you would like to take while trekking? I will tell you it'll be an 8-day trip by horse.
I think
No.
we're going at night, so we should be good to go.
Mhm.
My
Yeah.
horse won't listen to me, so it might take an extra day.
I factored that in. It would have been 7 if your horse listened. But
How did we get a retarded healer?
Okay, I'm gonna
Not
take my
retarded.
rope. I'm gonna take my rope and tie her horse to my horse so that, you know, it has to listen.
It's
So-
just gonna bite the butt of your horse.
No, there's gonna be slack in the rope so it's not right up on it.
And then it'll just, walk a little faster to bite the butt of your horse.
But that would require you to be able to control your horse.
Yeah.
No, that's just my horse.
My horse
gonna
is
be
a horse
so-
amazing.
your
My
house,
horse just does that of its own volition.
your horse has a case of
My horse-
whacked out poo brain.
My horse turns into a plane and then he turns back again when you tug on his winky.
Wow, anyway.
What is everyone's perception score?
10.
Passive perception score.
10.
Oh.
17.
Hey, yours is going
Mine's
up.
11.
Yours also
Oh,
is
yeah.
going up.
I guess, no, mine's 11. Look at that.
Yeah. Well, Shintoilin is the first to notice it during the first night of travels. There are numerous amounts of shooting stars flying across the sky on that night. You actually see one kind of streak in very close, and it looks to have landed somewhere in the desert nearby.
Hmm.
But there are a lot of them.
Would that be a history or a religion or an arcana check to kind of figure out, like, if I were to know what it is?
What about nature?
Nature, if you just want to solely know what shooting stars are. The other three, if you want to figure out if there's some sort of prophecy associated with them.
I'm gonna tell everybody about it and point out the one that, like, is landing somewhere off the desert. Who has a high religion check or whatever?
I do.
What's your religion?
It is... +5, I think. Yeah. It's like +5.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to see if you know what that is.
Okay.
In terms of religious significance, there aren't any real prophecies that you're aware of involving shooting stars or anything like that. At least none that are supposed to be relevant and current. There was one, probably 60 or 70 years ago that, was just a comet passes by, effectively, but nothing about this. At least not that you know of.
I just think they're pretty.
I'm going to roll history to see if anything has happened like this in the past and what became of it.
Okay.
Oh, I did a shitty roll. Anybody else have a good history check?
So Watcher's been listening on what they're trying to figure out. So he says, I think I may be able to help you with this. And he rolls, or he knows.
Nothing.
Wow.
He crit won it.
Wow. He says,
You could take 10, get a 22.
He already rolled though. That's the problem. Yeah.
In terms of history, there have been one or two little things. Most of the things burn up before they ever make it to the ground. Anything that's larger than that is rumored to contain some trace amounts of adamantine, but other than that, nothing major comes of it usually.
But there's never, like, we don't know whether or not, like, there's been this many at one time before.
Not that's ever been noted that there's been this many of. This is kind of out of the norm. Usually
Which way from our camp was it?
It descended southwest in the way you are progressing at the moment.
I'd say let's go find out what it is, and if it's
we're gonna
shit,
go.
let's kill it.
Well, it's obviously mage related, so it's obviously evil. So let's go. Also, so since we're in the desert, I'm gonna take my axe and drag it behind us, so that we have a line, so that we can just follow back.
Okay. Yeah, the
Scott
desert
would tell you that's really dumb.
Well, I don't see you doing anything better.
Well, it is about another 2 hours until you arrive at the site of the crash. Where whatever it is appears to have landed is a vitrified area of basically just sharp shards of glass now, and something smoldering and smoking at the center of the impact site. There's sharp sections of glass, even as far out as 30 feet from the crater. So it hit with a lot of force to knock these things and instantly turn the sand to glass. And
it's dark out, right?
Yep, but there is a faint amount of glow from the crater.
Okay, and I do have dark vision, so I can see basically like it's daytime. What do I see looking at, like, in the crater? Is it distorted by like smoke and stuff, or?
The smoke is mostly cleared now. Inside you see a stone roughly the size of a cantaloupe. I'm trying to remember if dark vision is black and white or full color. I can't.
It's black and white.
Okay.
black and white.
Then all you can tell is that there is some sort of stone, almost completely spherical, like perfectly spherical in the center, about the size of a cantaloupe. Without seeing color, you couldn't discern much more than that.
I'm going to point at it and say, I think that's magic. Don't touch it.
So wait, this fell out of the sky. This is what we saw falling out of the skies, and this just happens to be one.
Mm-hmm.
How
Okay.
hot is the impact crater?
You can approach it. The real danger currently, because it took you maybe an hour or so to get to it, the real danger right now is the fact that it vitrified the glass, turning it instantly to molten glass, and then back to dried glass.
So
So,
there's glass everywhere.
yeah, it's glass caltrops, basically.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
Very
Yeah.
sharp.
I'm going in.
Yeah, I'm going in also.
I will say, if you take your time and go in carefully, you have no real risk, but if a combat breaks out and you just willy-nilly move, bad things will happen to your feet.
Even through
Yeah.
boots?
Depending on what the boots are made out of. If you have any sort of steel or like coated boots, then you'll be fine. But if you have leather or cloth boots, then
They're made out of awesome.
yeah,
So wait, what's gonna hurt our feet? Is it?
The glass.
It's-
It's basically it was molten glass, and then it kind of like flash hardened.
Yep.
So it's
it
like
turned it-
jagged?
Yeah.
it's
Oh, okay.
it's broken glass effectively, but
Okay.
the size of caltrops are bigger.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna work my way up to this thing,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to figure out if I can. I'm gonna try to figure out if it's magical or not in any way, shape, or form. Just give me a minute. There you go. 26 Arcana check.
I'm going to draw a picture of of the orb in the crater, and it'll be down there, and you get to enjoy my terrible, terrible art skills. You all instantly move to it.
Yes.
It appears to be in some way magical. Upon cursory glance, you can't truly tell what it is. It is emanating enough light that you can see its coloration. It is a strange coloration mixture of half of it being a dark red. There is no dark red other than that. And a dark blue color. And it appears to be perfectly split down one axis between the colors.
There's axes in there?
Axis. Like the opposite of allies in World War II.
God, Aaron.
Is it a very heavy object?
You would guess that, the fact that it survived impact and survived the entry process, it's probably either heavy or dense.
Alright, I'm gonna pick it up.
Oh god. I'm just gonna hide outside of the crater, since I never actually went in the crater.
You have taken 17 points of fire damage as you attempt to pick up a near molten rock.
That's why I asked how hot things are. You never said.
He said it was hot enough to melt glass and still
Okay,
melt
well,
the sand into glass.
is it still in my hand?
You drop it as soon as you try and pick it up.
Oh, okay.
I laugh at you.
So
Well, I'm gonna blow on it.
I just kind of, as I look at Nargash, touch it, and I just mutter underneath my breath, half orcs.
It's alright. He's only half a man. He's a little dumb.
So
I'll show you half.
Yeah, you did.
So I tell everyone to turn around. Will they turn around? Will you guys turn around?
And you said it's perfectly
No.
spherical. There's no
There's
no
a f-
notches.
There's a few blemishes, but they're more than likely a result of the entry process and hitting the ground.
So there's nothing that, say, a hook could grab onto on it.
There's probably one or two things you could hook into if you were going to try and hook it up.
Okay, I have a
Alright.
grappling hook. I'm gonna tie my hempen rope to it, and I'm gonna throw. Watcher, I'm gonna throw you the grappling hook and tell you to hook it into one of the one of the notches on it, and then we should all try and pull it out of the crater.
Wait, how big is this thing?
Size of a
It's obviously
cantaloupe.
big. Yeah, so like, why don't we just put it on my floating disk here? Tensor's floating disk.
Because it's molten.
But
Yeah, we'd have to lift it to get it on there.
Yeah.
what if you just kind of like use the
Just-
disk as like a
just-
scoop?
Damn it! Take my grappling hook and hook it on, so we can
I'm
get
gonna
it
do
out
that.
of
You
the
hook it
crater
on.
first.
You
I'm
hook
gonna
it
do
on.
that. I did.
I'm not in the
touch it.
crater.
I just did it.
Okay. Is it a strength check to pull it out or what?
Stupid drow.
It would be athletics.
Not dealing
Alright,
with
I got
this.
Athletics. I
Yep.
got that too, and I'm already outside the crater. So,
Alright.
14 to pull it out.
Okay, let me go determine one of the strangest series of questions I've ever had to determine. Average. No, not human body. Cantaloupe. These are questions I never thought I would have to answer. Let's see. Yeah, how much is that?
So I looked up that unmentionable book while we're waiting for Ryan.
Yep.
It was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Not even the pictures, just like I was like flipping through reading like little sections. It's like the nerdiest people in the world came together who have never done anything with sex before and turned it into numbers. They turned sex into numbers.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
There's one good thing that comes out of that book, and that's the half-breed chart, and that's not even that good. All right. You can pry it free fairly easily by yourself.
Okay. I pull it out of the crater and I unhook the grappling hook from it.
Okay.
And, I'm going to examine it for runes. So, yeah. Well, examine it for any kind of markings or special writing or symbols or whatever.
You do not see any. However, you do notice that it is slowly becoming transparent, and it appears to be cooling off more. And it should be, something you can pick up without burning yourself fairly soon.
Okay. How long until it becomes, like, easy to pick up without burning myself?
10 minutes, maybe? If
Okay,
you had water,
alright.
you could try and quench it, but that might compromise it.
I was gonna
Okay,
pee
I'm
on it
just-
earlier, but no one wanted to listen.
I'm just going to wait 10 minutes and be like, nobody touch it. Nobody touch it.
You're a liar. We don't listen to you.
I'm gonna take a look around the rest of the crater for stuff.
Okay.
Okay. So, in those 10 minutes that Nargosh is looking and I am waiting, does anything happen?
Nothing seems to happen. You do know some more shooting stars do fly across the sky, but nothing else major happens. While you are looking around, you do notice that the two little chip areas. I will inform you that those are a single-time use caltrop then.
That's fine.
But the two places, the two notches on it, you do find corresponding chips of the material lying around the crater. That has cooled off very, very quickly because of heat dissipation over a smaller area. And you can claim them if you like. They have become completely translucent. One is the dark red color, and the other is the dark blue color.
Are they edible?
Nargosh, you should totally put them back on this thing, because it'll probably reactivate whatever the hell it was.
I don't have
So you
anything.
just want to reactivate this thing without even knowing what it is.
I don't have anything.
No,
So-
you were just looking around the crater and you just found what Lion told you just found.
That was Watcher that found that.
No, that was
Oh.
that was you.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I thought you were talking about the caltrop, so I totally
No.
ignored that.
No, the caltrops
I
thing is you. From
You
where
found
the from where the two notches were, you
Yeah.
found a corresponding chunk of the material.
Oh.
One of them is they're both completely translucent. One of them is black or not black, dark blue. The other is dark red.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, you should put them like back in the 2 notches on this thing and see if anything happens.
As for the caltrops, Watcher, roll me a d10, and that's how many squares worth of caltrops you'll get. Alright, 6 squares worth of caltrops.
What are caltrops?
You know what a d4 is?
Yeah.
Have you ever stepped on a d4?
Ow.
Yep.
Now imagine a
Ever stepped on a
d4
jack?
that's made out of
Made of
metal and
glass.
pointed. Actually, the
Yeah.
original ones are metal. They're designed to keep cows sort of in place.
Caltrops are basically extreme jacks.
Yeah. They're not pleasant.
Very,
Alrighty
very
then.
extreme.
Yep. They're part of they're an anti-horse weapon, and they're designed to keep certain cattle and livestock in an area.
Well, anyways, yeah.
Before I put anything anywhere,
Mhm.
I want Watcher to take a look at this thing.
I'll look
I
at
wanna
it
see
from
what-
over here.
How are you going to
That's
Arcana
what's
check this thing from over there?
I'm scared.
He already Arcana checked it earlier.
Well, I want to
Sorry.
know exactly what this thing is before I do anything to it.
All right.
You can't really tell. This is something completely new. Not something you've ever
Yeah.
seen before.
So
Okay,
I look at Nargosh and
Nargosh, if you're afraid of doing this, I'll take the chips from you, and
I'm
you all
not
can
afraid.
stand
I
back.
just don't. No. You don't accuse
did
me
he
of
just
being.
insult you?
I know, right?
I think he said you're a pansy.
I didn't say he's a pansy. I'm just saying.
I think you're a liar. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, Watcher, lying and shit.
He
better-
said I was afraid, and that is not allowed. No.
You
I
should,
said
you should
it-
be
I
ready
did
to
not
back
say
up your
you were
words
afraid.
if you're gonna throw
I said-
around slurs. Dark elf.
I said if. I did not say that you are. If. If is a big
Can I-
word.
Can
It's
I
a
roll
small
punch
word.
Watcher in
It's
the
2
mouth?
letters.
But it has big
Alright.
meaning.
I'm going
do
to.
it already.
I'm gonna inspect the orb before I do anything.
Okay.
What am I gonna roll for that? How about? Fuck, I don't have anything good.
Should intimidate
I could do that. I could scare the shit out of this thing.
it.
Actually, you know what? Sure, why not? I'm gonna see if it's sentient, and I'm gonna try to scare it.
Oh god.
20. I'm gonna roar at it.
It doesn't respond.
Alright. I'm gonna put it in. Actually,
Watcher, what
How
don't you get? I'm a friendly elf. I mean no harm. I hate my own kind.
I'm figuring out a puzzle. Hold on.
I'm dragging Watcher back because if you're gonna die, if we're gonna die, he's gonna die with us. So I drag
No,
you
I'm
back
not.
here.
No, you don't.
Totally dragging you back here.
So if I put the colors in the wrong sides, I wonder what would happen.
Could always try.
I'm gonna back away a step.
How bad could it be? How
I'm
bad
going-
could it be?
I'm gonna grab the elf and I'm gonna put the blue one in the red hole and the red one in the blue hole.
All right.
Matrix be damned.
The whole entire world implodes.
No, I did not spend all of that time making this world for it to go because someone put the wrong color in the wrong hole. It's not
Damn it,
going.
Aaron, you put it in the wrong hole again.
Yeah,
Wrong
well,
hole, wrong hole!
This time it wasn't an accident. First time I can say that and be honest about it.
Nothing seems to happen at first, and then the orb starts to shimmer a little bit, and you notice that both the two shards that are in the wrong place begin to sort of almost liquefy or dematerialize and begin
I'm gonna
moving.
take it out.
Okay, then the process stops.
I'm gonna stare
Now
at this
what
thing.
happens- Now what happens when you put them in the right hole?
Watcher dies.
Watcher's not
I'm gonna
even
put it
near
in
you
the-
guys.
I'm gonna put it in the right holes.
He'll
All
still
right.
die.
Hold on. Let me find a good picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna
It'll
be
it'll
relevant.
explode.
The
it'll
orb
explode
begins to
back.
shimmer and starts hovering a little. And it begins hovering over the ground. Shimmering and switching between its colors.
I feel like Nargosh doesn't like this.
Oh no, yeah, I don't. I'm gonna smack it with my axe into the ground.
Oh God.
Like the
Yeah.
flat bit of my axe.
Wait,
I'm gonna smack it.
Watcher sees him do this, and he runs back and snatches the orb from his hand. Don't do it.
Yeah, that
You can always hit Watcher with the orb.
I got a 14.
You can hit him hard enough. You can send them both flying.
to attempt to hit the orb.
Yeah, I'm not
I feel
trying
like I
to
should be able to
break
make
it.
an acrobatics check to
You
snatch the
were
orb
a
before he
mile
does it.
away.
The interesting thing that happens is that you hit the orb, and it is not the orb that bounces down. It is the axe that bounces away. The orb does not appear to move in any capacity, nor show any sign of it being struck.
You're a weakling, Nargosh.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna. Does it seem to be hot?
No, not anymore.
I'm gonna touch it.
Okay.
Touch.
Oh yeah.
I'm just touching it with the fingertip, not like grabbing it or anything. So.
Okay.
Nargosh needs to go back to the gym.
Well, I have such sights to show you.
Oh boy.
Nargosh's gym.
There's an image that you will see if I can find it.
So you need to go back to the gym because you couldn't hit the
Yeah, let's
orb.
watch this stream.
It hit
cheating.
you.
Let me go put this on an appropriate layer, somewhere where I can see it as well. That's a good size.
Oh God, is that what I see?
Yes, that is what you see when you've touched it.
That's a demon.
That's a little bit more
Magic
than a
is evil.
demon.
Who the fuck?
That's a
woke up
goddamn
with
devil.
That's not a devil. Oh no, it's something far worse.
Cthulhu
What's worse than a
strikes
devil?
Again.
Someone got very close to what it is.
The A word.
No, it is not Asmodeus. And I'm not going in the damn timeout corner.
Go
In the
go
corner. In the corner.
No!
It's Cthulhu.
Damn it, Ryan!
Cthulhu.
Get in the corner.
It's Cthulhu or Azuthoth. Yogs.
It's Baphomet.
Is it Diablo?
No, it is
Is
not
it a
Diablo.
bearded? Is it a bearded devil?
No. Devils are sane. Someone
It's an
What?
old god.
What the fuck is it?
Someone can make I don't know,
Well,
religion,
easy.
arcana. Oh yeah.
I'll do the religion check again.
Well, are you going to attempt to explain what you see?
Yeah. None. By the way, none of you guys know what I just saw. I'm like, yeah, I saw like this giant mouth with tentacles coming out of it, and it had jagged, sharp teeth, and it was red, and it had blue on its head, and it had another mouth down the bottom with one green eye, and like a whole
Wow.
bunch of weird things coming out of it. I don't think that we should try and crack this open because I'm pretty sure this is what's going to come out of it.
That sounds like my mother.
So I rolled like an arcana then to figure out if I know what he's talking about.
Oh, you have such unfortunate...
Buttons, Ryan.
There we go, it's back again. I didn't do that, that was Twitch.
Mm.
As to what it is, you don't know exactly what it is, but you can hazard a guess as to where it's from.
One of the 9 hells.
No, the Far Realms.
But I was
The
close.
Abyssal Sea.
No, the Far Realm.
Oh.
So
I thought you said
Neverwinter?
one of the far realms.
You're going to have to explain that because I don't know what the hell that is.
Oh, you don't know what the Far Realm is. Hold on. The Far Realm is not a pleasant place. Let me go see a good dimension, or good description of it. Ah yes, the Far Realm is an alien dimension of cosmic horror. It is the home plane for many aberrations and strange monsters. Imagine H.P. Lovecraft decided to make a plane for D&D.
I was gonna say Lovecraft.
It is, it does not follow any rules of normal creation. Small creatures might be stronger than oxes, large creatures might have next to no strength to support themselves. Things are very sea creature-esque, usually. Tentacles, gaping maws full of teeth.
So like a kraken.
Yeah, some people think the Kraken the Krakens might have come from the Far Realm, but it's basically the antithesis of life and, natural progression.
So
I kinda
chaos.
just explain
Pure,
this.
unadulterated embodiment of chaos.
Yes.
And I look at the party
So-
and I say, you should let me take care of this so it doesn't fuck us over.
Cthulhu is my hero.
You happen to have a special insight given where you are from.
Who?
Watcher.
Oh.
There was once an island in the Magelands called Triathal.
I'm
And
just repeating all of this, by the way, to the group.
once upon a time, it was discovered by the Mageland councils that there was actually a rift to the Far Realms there. At some point, about 132 years ago, something caused it to start to open even more more than it had been. So you're at least aware of the things and horrors that can come from the Far Realm. They are not pleasant. Some people might make pacts with them. Those people are insane and deserve what's coming to them.
So, okay, so now Nargosh is going to look at Watcher and say, well, and Shintoinlin, because both of you said I was wrong. Mages are evil. This is exactly why they need to be purged. They all need to die.
First off, this isn't because of mages. This is a whole
It's
different
magic.
entity.
All magic needs to stop.
So any magical items you come into contact with should stop.
No, that's beside the
That's what
point.
you're saying.
No.
I'm not touching you. My status bar is touching you.
Damn it!
So basically, you're saying if all magic is bad, that magic had to come
Things
from a
that
mage
can
who would
let-
change your item.
No, because
Yes, that's how it works.
no, an axe isn't going to make this creature come through a void,
Have you heard
Anything
of
that can-
sentient axes?
and those should be destroyed.
You're both idiots.
You're drunk.
Hey, Watcher, do an Arcana check to see if you know how to destroy this thing without releasing a demon.
That would be good.
This dark elf telling me what to do.
I'm asking you. I'm not telling
I
you.
am a strong, independent sword mage, and I don't need no dark elf telling me what to do.
I want to
I'm not
roll to punch him in the mouth. No, I'm seriously rolling to punch him in the mouth.
Do it. He's being a dick.
Oh, I missed.
You're being such a dick. Okay,
She
I'm so
drunk
drunk, I
stumbles
missed.
past me. I
Dave,
just kind of
let me-
like, I look
Dave.
at Nargosh and I'm like, can you keep your woman under control?
Dave, out of character, you are being such a dick to Shintoinlin that he is going to turn into Trent Ristliticus if you don't stop.
That's your problem. You're the dark elf, not me.
Not all drow are evil. Just 99.999999999% of them.
And I am that 0.00001%.
Yeah, that stands to be seen yet.
You did kill
So-
somebody with me.
I just want to point out, I'm
high
in
five.
character by the way. I just want to point out that we're traveling through the night and all of a sudden the dark elf brings us to this demon spawning orb of hell. And that's not supposed to be a coincidence. Are you kidding me?
Well,
I'm
I'm
sorry
not
that
gonna
I can
trust
see at
anything you
night.
say. Escatla would not trust a thing you say ever. So she thinks this is your fault.
I'm sorry that I can see at night. Okay, we can just leave this thing. We don't have to mess with it.
No, we are not leaving this for a mage to find. This is coming with us.
Have you guys
Okay.
forgot that there were probably hundreds, if not thousands, of these things falling from the sky? What's
Yeah.
Yeah,
one
there
going
was.
to matter?
Oh no.
We just found one.
She's got a point there. I did say
My
there were a
job
lot
just
of
got
them.
So much harder.
I'm going to take a rag and throw it into Nargosh's backpack because I know that he wants to take it. I mean, yeah, it may be one, but one less is one less problem we have to worry about, right?
Mhm.
Except now it's in his backpack.
The
Well,
only
that means
person
that
here-
no one will ever find it again because it's in a player's backpack.
Meaning nobody evil can come by here and scoop it up and use it for their own agenda, you know?
What if it's
without-
corrupting?
He's not touching it. It's wrapped up in a rag and it's in his backpack.
Doesn't matter. It could have an aura.
Well, we're gonna put it
Well,
somewhere.
Well, then, do you want to do an Arcana check and see if
check
it has an
check
aura?
for that, and also and do like a religion check. Check for that stuff.
Well, I'm gonna take a sip of whiskey to suggest just burying it in the fucking sand.
Alright. So
Because
I'm going to do an Arcana check to see if there's any way of destroying this thing without blowing ourselves up. Wow.
Crit.
You have heard of one such thing that might be able to destroy it, in heavy air quotes, safely.
Heavy air quote. Heavy air quote. Safely, TM.
Yeah. At one point, it was only ever posited by mages of the Magelands that an item or a furnace called a spell engine could be created, and the purpose of it would be to strip all magic and power from one magical item or several magical items or spells cast in the vicinity and convert them into powers for numerous other things. Usually it's, revision into Residium or something like that, but could be used for charging magical items, charging up spellcasters a little bit, or just trying to safely dissipate it across the magical weave.
And
or we could just bury it.
I'd like to throw it into a volcano.
and do I know where
I'm not
Someone-
walking Mordor.
you said spell engine?
Yep.
Where a spell engine might be? Or who might know?
The funny thing is the people that would know hate your guts right now. But,
They hate my guts?
well,
Why would they hate
through
us?
association.
I'm going to walk off and piss like 10 feet from everybody where they can't see me piss because I have to piss in real life. So whatever happens from here on until I come back, I don't know what's happening.
As to where one might be, it's rumored that several were produced throughout the Great War, so chances are there are some scattered about everywhere, or in various locations across the Great Kingdoms. But honestly, you can't think of anyone other than maybe one of the Mages Guild from the Kingdoms might know.
Alright.
So we can either just carry this thing around forever, or give it over to people who hate our guts so it can be transferred into magical energy for more magical items, which we hate.
I'm not giving this to any mage.
I say we bury it.
Alright.
That way no one finds it, it's the middle of the fucking desert, we bury it, no one has to look at it or even know it's here.
Let me have this and send it to my master back at the Mage Isles.
No!
They can destroy it.
No,
No.
I want to be there when they destroy it. I want to
Alright.
physically be there and watch.
Okay.
Repeat, hundreds of thousands of these things. Why would we go
I know.
on a journey to
Because
destroy one?
because without this, I'm not going to be able to ask people questions about it so that I can stop where it's coming from.
If we destroy this one, the residium we get from it could bring us the power to fight whatever's going to be happening, whatever's going down.
I'm
I
not
come back.
drunk enough for this.
What'd you say?
I said I came back.
Okay. Also, Shintoilin, when you make it back, you do notice something odd about the sand and glass. It is starting to turn black in the area of the impact site. And not like burnt black, like unhealthy black. Like Scourge of the Earth black.
Oh shit! I pointed out to everybody. Hey guys, the glass. Yeah, it's turning black.
I've already run. I'm already like 100 feet ahead of you guys.
Run.
I'm gonna yell out. Watcher has some of that glass in his pocket.
Oh crap!
Oh crap! I'm running this way.
That's why Nargosh stayed right there. But I'm gonna take the orb out again and look at it.
Are you going to
Just make
physically touch it?
No, it's wrapped in a rag.
Okay.
It's
You start to see...
Actually, I'm gonna look at them and say, if anything goes wrong, give it 5 minutes, and if I don't come back, kill me.
So wait. Hold on, Lion.
Yes.
I touched it with my index finger. What's going on with my index finger right now?
Nothing. I mean, you've got residual nightmares from the image you saw, and you're not even asleep. But nothing is happening to your hand yet.
You know,
Yeah.
his hand touched the thing, and then he touched himself to go pee.
I used my other hand. All right.
No.
Is his
My
dick
other
falling
hand.
off?
No.
Your doinker's going away.
The body horror has not begun yet.
Well,
So-
the
What?
scourge glass is also in
Wait.
Toilet's pocket.
What did you say about a body horror?
I said the body horror has not begun yet.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm not
God.
touching this. I wrap it back up. I'm just looking at it. What does it do?
I look at those caltrops in my bag. What are they doing?
They are slowly turning black as well. Inside of the orb, you see something that I am going to also greatly enjoy showing you lot. When I finally
I
have
haven't been seeing anything. Are you showing stuff on D20?
Yes.
Yeah, it's down at the bottom.
It's like right here.
Oh my gosh! What the hell is that?
That's what
That's
I
what
saw
you
when
s-
I touched it.
It looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex with tentacles and squid face.
Yeah.
Well,
That's too small for me to see.
Yeah, I'm bumping it up in size.
That looks like a virus.
You see that
see.
sort of shimmering pattern inside of it.
Hey, it reminds me of that episode from Futurama that was an hour and a half long with that giant thing that came into our universe and
The beast with a
Yeah.
billion backs.
yes.
Yeah. It is not anything like that. It is not here on a mission of peace.
so
Aw.
we actually see that, or we just see that pattern?
You
Yeah.
see that sort of pattern. It's a shimmering, pulsating mass, rather, inside of the sphere.
Well, if it's wrapped in cloth, how do we know it's doing that?
You have enough cloth that you can, safely hold it and still look into it.
Nargosh is going to growl at it and not yell, but forcefully say, like, I'm coming for you. I will be the end of you.
Get rid of it. Throw it. I don't care where it goes.
He's gonna wrap it up in a cloth and give it to Shitoylan.
I don't want it. You're the one that wants to destroy this thing.
Throw it away.
No, I'll put it in my bag.
Who's jerking
Well,
off?
I'm gonna point out something,
Okay.
and that's. Do you guys remember that black dagger we found that was causing all the necrosis on that one dude?
Yes.
Maybe we should use it on the orb.
No. What if they're connected?
They probably are.
Wait a minute. That means that this celestial invasion, or whatever you want to fucking call it, is happening everywhere. Not
I'm
just
not
in this
saying
desert.
that. It could be, but I'm
Well,
just
we're in
saying
the
the patterns of decay that I'm seeing here seem very similar.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, this desert is very far off from where we started. And now...
Yeah, but did you see how widespread those meteors were falling?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the cult. That means the cult is everywhere.
Cults are always everywhere.
To be fair, technically every organized religion starts as a cult.
Yeah.
At least in D&D
Yeah.
terms, it starts as a cult.
So yes,
in real life terms.
Ascatla, in her rare moments of bizarre clarity, points out, a reminder about the black dagger they found and how it caused necrosis when stabbing somebody. And then points to the black glass and all that stuff forming on the ground, and the spreading black decay, and wonders if they're connected. And then goes back to
Okay.
drinking.
Well, I know exactly who caused this. So Nargosh is going to go back to the camp and start packing up his tent.
Your mom's causing this.
I'm going to get rid of these images.
All right. Time to move on.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
So, who has the orb?
Nargosh.
Dumb face.
He is going for a sandwich right now, apparently. Damn it, Aaron.
What? That's not Aaron. That's other person. I don't know.
Well, Aaron just went for a sandwich.
My home phone is ringing. I don't care. It can ring all at once.
You get that, Eric?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So everyone's packing up and you guys are... Well, you aren't really packing up because you've been traveling through the night. This map is not relevant, sort of. So you can, take the orb or leave it if you wish. I will defer that to Aaron, though.
I'm pretty sure it's in Aaron's backpack. Yep, he said he's taking it, but he's eating.
Ah. Okay.
Okay. I gotta, I can't whisper that,
No.
Eric.
Alright. I thought there was a way to whisper that. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
And
Okay.
I'm really furious that we're taking the orb with us.
Well, I get to have all sorts of fun.
Wait, what? What are you rolling, Watcher? Dave, what are you doing? I don't trust this guy.
I don't trust any of you.
You know, I'll figure that out later.
Okay.
Well, Aaron just told me what he did.
Well, you can continue on your way. This has been an interesting and fun pit stop. Let me note something.
Wait a second. This wasn't one of them strange artifacts that people have been searching for, is it?
If it is, they have a very large amount of foresight to know that it was coming here this time.
That
There's like
and there's,
100,000 of them.
Thousands of them.
Does no one listen to the knowledgeable shaman?
I'm gonna hit the dark elf in the back of the head for continuously forgetting that there's over 1,000 of these things, if not more.
I was saying that out of character, damn it.
No, this is more than likely not. Unless they have a great amount of foresight, it is not.
Well, onward ho.
Okay. Well, you do notice that for the remainder of the 7 days of travel you have, the meteors do continue to fall, or meteorites rather. But that is the only one you have discovered that has landed anywhere near you. You don't see any while you're traveling that have landed near you.
Okay, the more that fall, the faster and harder that Nargosh is going to push the horse. Like, he needs to get there.
Okay.
Because in his mind, Andreas is causing this, so he needs to get there to stop him.
Okay. Let's see. Oops. Well, as you continue on, at first, no one seems to notice anything strange. But, Nargosh, you hear some voices, just sort of out at the edge of your hearing.
Oh. Damn it.
Cthulhu speaks to you.
Embrace the darkness.
It was all your fault.
Your mother never loved you.
This is about the third day that you notice these, or the third day after collecting the orb.
Your mother was a human.
He's just gonna.
She was.
Wait, what are the voices? Nargosh, you gotta ask what the voices are saying.
He knows what they're saying.
I know what they're saying.
Uh,
Yeah, he's
is
just
that what you
ignoring
were
it.
typing?
Hmm?
I was
That's what you
saying,
were typing earlier.
no hero is gonna like be like, "Hey guys, I'm hearing voices." You should totally listen to what they're saying.
That's
Yep.
okay. I hear voices all the time. I'd take another
He's
swig.
gonna start drinking from Scotland's booze.
I was gonna say she's usually just hearing people telling her you're cut off.
I'm gonna walk over. I was planning on doing this anyways. Besides what what you told Nargosh, I'm gonna walk over to Nargosh and say, "Hey Nargosh, can I take a look at that orb real quick?"
He's gonna look at Shintoinlin and go, "No, don't touch it. Not in a like, don't touch it. It's mine. But you don't want to touch this or be near it." Types.
I just want to see if it's changed at all since the last time we all took a look at it when it had that weird spirally thing in it.
All right. He's
I'm
gonna open it.
not gonna touch it directly. Okay, so let's take a look at it.
Sounds like you're doing a prostate exam.
That's because we are.
If I hear snapping latex, I'm out of here.
And he's gonna look at Watcher and Scotland and goes, "Do either of you know who Yog Sothoth
Oh,
Yog Sothoth. I knew it! I fucking knew it.
I knew it.
Yog Sothoth. Okay.
is?"
That's out of character, by the way.
Yeah.
Like
Who's
Scotland's just
Yogg-Sothoth?
she like
So I'm assuming
explodes
that's
backwards.
history.
Religion, or history, or arcana. It falls under all
Yeah.
three.
So it's a history check.
You, you've heard whisperings of very, very long ago, before forming of the what's known colloquially as the old or the old empire, cults of humans that worshipped all sorts of strangely named beings that were described as by others as not natural or not wholesome. Beyond that, you don't know too much. Most of those cults really sort of killed themselves out through human sacrifices or picking horrible conflicts. You've heard the name mentioned at least once when your readings about Triathel.
Yog Sothoth, the god of 1,000 faces.
So I'm
rolling
assuming I'm
every
familiar then with like what they were known for. So I kind of just look at Nargosh and I just kind of like raise an eyebrow, like, "Are you okay?"
Nope, he's in my head.
Is that what you say?
Yep.
I'm like,
And he's gonna like hold up the orb, kind of like, "I'm not crazy. It's just out of here."
As for what is inside of the orb, it is still that swirling vortex, but it seems every now and then some sort of shape or form or figure emerges in it.
I don't
Let's bury
want
it.
to be insulting.
I'm going
Wait.
to speak to the orb directly and say, Yog Sothoth, show yourself now.
I run away.
Oh, you
I run.
dick.
At least it is not the king in yellow, because that would be problematic. The face, or the form or figure, whatever it is, it actually, you can't quite tell, but it does seem to emerge more pronounced for at least a second. But other than that, it goes back to its pulsating orb.
Yog Sothoth, I know you are in there. I know you cannot cross into this realm, but I demand to know what your business is on our world.
Yeah.
I would look at you and say, did you really just demand something of Yog Sothoth?
Yes, I did. Problem?
Absolutely not. I like you a little more.
The form sort of takes the face of a screaming mouth, but at the same time it is also a body. But you can't really tell what it is. It's it's becoming more and more chaotic each and every time, but it's also becoming more and more well-defined each time it appears.
All right, I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I can read what this mouth is saying. 13.
It is screams, indistinct and terrible screams.
As if like in pain or screams of anger. Do I know?
I am Legion.
All of them. Any reason you might ever have to scream, it is screaming for that reason.
All right, I'm gonna turn to Nargosh and be like, it's dangerous to carry this thing. I know you hate magic and mages, but we need to trick them into helping us destroy this without alerting Andreas, and then we can do whatever you want to do to them.
And what about the other thousands
He's gonna-
scattered across
okay,
this
Nargosh
barren
is gonna-
wasteland?
We'll
gonna
worry
look
about
past
that when we
everybody.
find them.
I'm gonna look past everybody and at Watcher. Where's Watcher? Watcher!
Up there. What?
Oh. What's a Hastur?
A Haster?
Yes. Hastur.
Like-
H.
Hastor.
Yep.
Is this a made up word?
He spelled it
I don't know.
wrong.
Hastur.
Oh, yeah. So I heard someone say OR.
That was me.
Oh. Well, let me roll to see if my character knows. Plus, what is it? Oh. Oh, crap. All I know is that they call him the Unspeakable One. And
He's another being you've heard of in mention with Yog-Sothoth, along with the others in
Yeah.
the Ancient Cult and Triathel.
so, really quick, completely off topic. If this is a Call of Cthulhu campaign, I'm kicking you in the balls on Sunday.
This isn't.
I'm going to. That's the only time I will help him kick you in the balls. Because if this is the campaign I think it is, I'll finish whatever he doesn't smash with his heel first.
This is not a Call of Cthulhu. This is. Maybe it's not something you ever have to worry about.
He's lying.
I feel like you don't put a lot of work into something that we don't have to worry about.
Nargosh is gonna drop the orb, and he's just gonna keep going.
I just go with him. I'm not dealing with this thing.
Nope, me neither.
It's got to
gonna
be
pick it
pretty
up.
bad for him to drop it.
I'm gonna pick it up in the rag and I'm gonna put it in my backpack just to see what the hell is going on that I don't know about. If need be, I'll drop it later on, but yeah.
Nargosh is gonna look at him and go, "You'll drop him."
We'll find out.
Okay. Alright. Well, the rest of the trip, let's see, that's 4 days in. You've got another 4 left before you reach the campsite.
I hate my horse.
About 3 days after you have picked up the orb Shintoilan, you've managed to start hearing the voices as well. I will copy what they had said to Nargosh and send it to you on Skype.
My horse is retarded. I need a new model.
Your horse has the whacked out poo brain.
It has mad horse disease.
I'm riding a hammock.
What?
Now that copied correctly.
I said I'm riding a hammock.
But they
So wait. Real quick, Lion. This strange language one, is that something that I have to decipher, or?
Oh, I'll send you what that actually means, because it'll be simultaneously in the correct language and incorrect language. Now I need to find where... Hold on. And there we go. I will send you what it actually means.
So this is a riddle.
Could be.
This is definitely a riddle.
But you are about a day out from the supposed campsite at this point.
I'm going to ponder what what the riddle is in my head.
Move
and
everyone
what it
to
means, and-
where you'll show up in the camp.
yeah, I'm following, but I'm still like pondering and all that. You know, like what does this mean? What does this mean?
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. Wait, no. That's not correct. Well, you can ponder upon it, but the remaining day of travel passes uneventful, and it is at dawnbreak that you arrive in a makeshift camp. It appears to only house 4 tents, which is not, the correct size for the expedition you were thinking that should be out here. But you do notice down below, where the pinging is coming from, several columns leading up towards a building. Between the columns, there's a stair, or a path of stairs that leads gradually up into some sort of large coffin or pillar building.
I'm going to assume this camp has obviously been occupied by somebody recently, and
Yes,
I'm
there
not
is
going to try.
still a still burning embered fire.
Do I
over here.
recognize this tomb?
It is not the one you had dumped your friend off in now. That is a great distance south of here.
I'm going to turn to everybody and just be like, shh.
Yeah, is there food on the fire?
There's charcoal on the fire, as in something was on a spit roast for a long time, much longer than it should have been.
Oh.
Gonna go into this tent.
Oh. Yeah, I'm in this tent.
Packs of supplies, mostly, archaeologist-style stuff, excavation stuff, picks, brushes, stuff like that. A few bedrolls, but it doesn't appear to have been used in a few days.
I'm gonna look for ale.
I'm gonna go to Nargosh and be like, I'm gonna whisper to him. It seems as though this camp was abandoned hastily. There's still food left over the fire, and there's nobody to be found. Something went awry here.
Awry.
Yeah, that word.
Something's not right.
Who
There
says
should
they
be at least-
abandoned it?
They're
Maybe
dead.
something else happened to them.
Or maybe
Something-
something else is occupying this area, lying in wait.
Something ate them, is my judgment.
But there's no blood, is there?
I don't know.
Won't be any blood if someone got swallowed whole.
You do not see any on the ground, but the sand does appear to be very disturbed. I mean, there's normal... Sand is a bit weird, but it looks like it's been, at least moved through, and large objects
So,
have been moved through it.
It looks like there was a scuffle.
Of some sort, yes.
I'm
Are there
gonna
any?
start.
Are there any tracks leading to the tomb?
Plenty of them, yes.
I'm gonna start throwing things into the fire, like the
Can I throw a
bedroll.
watcher in the fire?
You can try.
Yep. You all start to hear some amount of sand shifting. As if something was coming up from the sand.
I'm going to yell, back up, back up.
Nargosh is gonna run over here and grab her, and then run.
Wait, say this again? What happened?
The sand is shifting. Something is emerging from the sand.
From
Thought I
where?
just found the ale.
Like here?
Hold on. From those
What?
places.
Oh boy.
So yeah, Nargosh is not happy.
Okay.
Well,
Stealth.
we got a Scotland's pretty well good.
Yeah. Too bad about the dark elf.
I
The
stealth.
bear's up there.
So, roll initiative.
What you do notice is that they are not, after they have popped themselves out of the ground and shaken off some of the sand and dust, they do appear to be very, decrepit. Hence their name. They appear to be wielding a longsword, but it appears to be olden style. There have been some changes to how long swords are smithed at this point. Most of them are any more smithed with 2 edges These are smithed with a single edge. And they hold a wooden shield that looks more like part of a door than a shield. As to what they are doing, they're standing and staring at you with their green eyes. I'm assuming you have all stopped and are not making any hasty movements.
Right.
Sure.
Nargosh has his axe out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I got my sword out, but I'm just kind of looking at them, looking at us.
I am chugging on my flask.
My grip tightens around my crossbow.
Your penis.
You're fine.
So I'm gonna do a, I guess it's a religion check to see if they're hostile.
Mm-hmm.
And are they?
If provoked, as in getting any closer to the place, messing around inside the tomb, they're tomb guards.
Oh.
Usually, tomb guards can come about in one of two ways. First way is they were loyal soldiers or, men at arms to whoever's buried in the tomb, and they kept their oath even through death, so that their bodies might rise in servitude to protect their lord. Or the person buried inside was a powerful sorcerer, necromancer, what have you, that ensorcelled the bones to arise should a threat arise to the tomb.
So they could
What,
be good, they could be bad.
Yep.
What are they able to speak at all?
Generally, no. These are mindless servitors of the bodies of faithful or unlucky.
Alright, well, let me see if I can pick up an aura, if it's a negative aura or a positive aura. So
You cannot determine whether they're here simply of their own, whether the bones were willingly given or whether the bones were forcibly taken.
Well, you know what? I feel like we've already come across one evil thing in this desert that,
Alright.
you know what I mean?
Guys.
Nargosh is gonna kick the shield door on this guy's in
Guys.
front of him.
What?
You know
I-
that group of people who came out here to dig?
They're dead.
Yeah.
I think we found them.
Oh.
Nargosh is gonna kick this
Oh.
guy's shield, and
Okay.
because it's a shield door, and he's gonna go knock knock.
That will be viewed as a hostile action.
Well, yes.
I
It's obviously a hot yes. I'm trying to
I
kill
do
him.
that Clint Eastwood. Are you feeling lucky, punk?
23 for initiative.
Alright, let me...
Oh no, I got a 25 to kick him before combat started.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just rolling initiative. You like that crit? Boom.
Yeah. Decrepit warrior rolled a 7.
That is for all of their initiatives. Let's see.
Okay.
I got a 20 total.
They're
And-
minions.
And what does a
I
Scotland
would
get?
hope so.
You know, that's like where I throw out like a ton of things, and everyone thinks they're minions, and then I hide like 2 or 3 casters in there.
The rolls always suck.
Don't worry, there are plenty of fun encounters left. This is the warm-up round.
Yeah, actually, I feel like this one's gonna be a good test of like how this guy actually plays.
Right, well, Nargosh, you will get your free melee basic attack against him.
Oh, I rolled
Because-
that.
You hit. It's AC 16.
Since I'm hidden, do I get to do that too?
Yes, when you will get a single free ranged or melee basic attack.
Alright.
Seven.
Okay. Wait, it is...
I wish there was another guy behind him, so he could go flying into him.
This is not Sparta.
This is Nargosh.
Alright. Chintoyland, you can make your roll.
Alrighty then.
Ah,
That will hit.
Alright. that's ranged, and I am going to. Do I get my sneak attack
Yes,
damage
you will.
or no? Because this is okay.
He has not
I
acted in
wasn't
the
sure.
combat yet.
And you can
2d6.
also flank with the bear.
Yep, my bear's beside you.
1d8 plus 4. So there's that, and then there's also. Oh. Okay, well then never mind.
Yeah, they have 1 hit point.
Yeah, they're minions.
Yep.
They're definitely minions.
Watcher, you are first to react in the actual initiative count.
Alright. Let's see. If I move this way, do I provoke opportunity attack?
They have not acted yet, so you
Oh.
cannot provoke.
Oh, well then.
Okay.
And, I'm going to use... yeah, so I'm going to use Sword Burst, which
Okay.
is a burst 1. And, it's basically, there you go. So it's a 25 versus reflex.
That will hit.
And then I do 11 points of damage to...
Everything within a burst 1.
Yes.
So you get 3.
Yes. Oh, and then I mark this guy.
Okay. I will put a status on him denoting that he is marked.
And then that is my turn.
Chintoinlin. While I finish up these status effects.
Alright, I'm gonna go in the corner here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use Fleeting Ghost to try and maintain stealth. So I think I'm stealthed, but I'm not quite sure.
Yep, no, you're stealthed.
Ah, alright. And then I'm going to use just a simple ranged basic against this guy right here.
Okay.
So that probably doesn't hit.
Yeah, that will miss by 1.
Alright. Well then.
Okay. It is Nargosh's turn.
Well, wait.
Oh.
I have a I have an encounter, Cloud of
Ah.
Darkness.
Okay.
So yeah. Boom.
Okay.
He's blinded.
That is something he is not immune to. What?
What?
How can something with magical vision be blind? Whatever. You know what? Fine. They're skeletons that use eyeballs to see. Where they've gone, they don't need them to see, though.
He sees.
Where we're going, we don't need maps.
Alright, Nargosh, you're up.
Maybe it's a mental blindness.
Alright.
You just
Nar-
scared him that badly.
I'm going to imagine that it is.
It's mental shock.
Man. I'm not gonna go here, and that's it. I'm just gonna move 1 square down.
Okay. Scotla, you're up.
I lean against this keg here and drink and watch.
Okay. The decrepit warriors are up. Oh, you're going to do something fun. You are going to shift 1 as part of this attack. And you are going to shoot your longbow at Nargosh.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! They have.
Yep, you notice some of them are beginning to drop their swords for longbow. And you will move 1 and then shift 1. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, no, that's part of the power. You can shift. Not that it matters. This one will attempt to longsword Nargosh. I'm assuming a 24 hit you.
The longbow hit, but the next one did not.
Yep, I figured as much. You are going to stand on the corpse of your friend. Attempting to longsword. Missing. You're gonna fumble around because you're blind.
Yep. Ow.
You're gonna come into here because you're slow.
Fuck your magical vision, bitch.
This one will attempt to hit Ascatla for 3 points of damage.
But Ascatla didn't provoke any of them. Or is it guilt by association again?
Guilt by association.
Ah.
You will... Those two will commit a very blasphemous act, destroying that one keg.
Oh, that's gonna make Ascatla mad. Destroying the ale.
Yeah. And... Oh, wait, hold on. One of them gets an attack against, Watcher. Missing horribly.
Oh, crit miss.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
sort of flings his sword
right-
behind him.
This right here is Watcher's wet dream.
Yeah, I'm about to blow some shit up.
Well, Watcher, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to go
If you can take out,
here.
if
Well,
you can take out all of these, I can take out all of these.
oh, okay, fine. Well, then I'm going to go here. So do your whatever opportunity attacks you have to do.
Okay. There will be 2 long swords. 17 and 18, so that'll be... I'm assuming those hit?
Those both miss.
Oh, then nothing bad happens.
Okay, well then I'm going to use Flame Cyclone, and that's a burst 3.
I am hoping it's enemies in
Well-
birth.
A burst is reflex.
Yes, that will hit.
I do 6 points of damage
Basically-
to everything.
Fuck your minions.
Well, you have to roll to hit each and every one.
Oh, right. Okay, hold on.
So hit
You're
that
also
one
going to have
fell.
to roll for Ascatla too. If you hit Ascatla,
I think it's,
No, I don't.
it's enemies in
Jarl
birth.
as well.
Yeah, I will. Hold on.
And you have to hit Nargosh too.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm back.
here's an 18 versus reflex,
Okay, that'll hit. Let me go about this.
an 11 versus reflex,
That will just miss.
a 14 versus reflex,
That will hit.
a 13 versus reflex,
That will hit.
a 14 versus
That
reflex,
will also hit.
a 26. Oh, I crit.
Crit.
Congratulations, you critted a minion.
A 14 versus reflex,
Okay,
And now for
a 20.
Ascatla.
hold
and
on.
a 26. Another crit. So I took out all but one.
Wait, you still got to do against.
I think it's
Oh,
enemies
right.
in burst.
Yeah, no, it's creatures. I'm sorry, guys.
That is a terrible, terrible power. And wonderful at the same time.
This is against the shaman,
Which power?
21.
Which power did you use?
Flame Cyclone. And
That
this is a
was
21 against your reflex. Does that hit?
Let me see here.
Mhm.
I'm assuming it.
I'm
Probably
assuming it does.
will.
The good news is you rolled minimum damage for it.
Yeah,
Oh, Ascatla's gonna be pissed.
that's fine. And then this is against Nargosh. Woo! I miss him. And then
Ascatla's probably going to view that as a direct attack at her.
Oh, and the
I am.
ale. Hold on.
And the ale comes flooding this way.
It's
Did,
not
did that
fun.
hit you,
Ale.
Ascatla?
Yeah, my reflex is 11.
Yeah,
Okay.
that hit you. So, what's the damage?
It was 6 points.
6.
It was the minimum.
so I kind of took that whole area and just put
Annihilated.
everything to hell. Well, that was fun.
Wait.
So that's my turn.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You have also created a flaming ale patch.
Oh shit.
Look,
Oh,
I made
okay.
flaming sambuca.
That means it's my turn, and I'm attacking this guy.
Okay.
I farted. I'm sorry. 24. I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yes, that does.
Doop doop doop.
Oops.
He's dead.
Yes. Yes, he is. Anything else?
Do I have any other minors? No, I do not. That is it. Because I'm not wasting my action point.
Oh, never mind.
Nargash, you are up.
Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna move right here. No, right here.
Okay.
Actually, no, here. I'm just gonna stay there. I'm gonna use Desperate Fury on that
Okay.
one. And that is.
Thank
19
you.
versus
That
AC.
will hit.
Yeah, he's dead. And I'm also popping Vicious Assault.
Okay.
So that also kills this one and this one. And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Now, Scotlaw, you're up. You're also standing next to a flaming patch of ale.
And you were also just hit by Watcher.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not gonna forget about that ever.
He's a liar and a murderer.
That is alcohol abuse.
You're throwing around a lot of slurring over there, Dark Elf.
I wasn't
Well-
saying that you can't hear. We're in combat. I didn't say that, damn it.
Talking is a free action. You can do it as much as you want.
I scream at Watcher in my native language, calling him every name in the book. You know, moving away from the flaming ale towards him. And I cast Wrath of Winter against Watcher.
Oh no!
Really? Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
What's it against?
That goes against your fortitude.
Okay.
I know that.
That'll
Okay.
hit.
Are you trying to kill him?
That was my
right now?
damage. That was my damage.
Oh.
Are you trying to kill him right now?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No
I'm
idea.
asking you if you're trying to kill him.
Let's see. Oh, hit. 1d10. Damn it! I forget how to roll for hit.
It's 1d20 plus whatever the bonus to hit is on the attack power.
Thank you.
You sure you're not
Cause I'm
drunk in your life?
I'm retarded.
Aaron's just like, I know.
We're all a little
Alright,
special
that-
here.
That was against his fortitude, and if it hits,
Oh.
I just rolled a 9.
You missed. You
Damn.
missed. That's actually for the best.
Decrepit warriors are up. Well, this one is going to attempt to hit Watcher with a longsword. Missing horribly.
Ascatla has spent more time hitting her own party members than anything else.
This one will attempt
Yeah.
to hit Watcher,
That wasn't me. that was my
potentially
friend.
hitting,
Oh. Yeah, he does.
and the other one misses.
How's he moving through the keg?
It's difficult, or it's just flaming squares right now.
There's a second keg though.
Yeah, they were both broken in
Well,
the
wait,
fire
it's like-
cyclone.
If it's flaming squares, shouldn't he take fire damage then?
That's the beauty of minions.
They
Dude.
can't.
Yeah,
Uh,
they are for the most part immune to most terrain hazards.
they are immune to everything environmental. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Pretty much. But it is now Watcher's turn, and there are now the remaining 3 standing around him. I'm moving this out of
So-
here so I remember that that one's alive.
I kind of take a glance at Ascatla, and I just kind of mutter, "You don't want to do that." And then I turn my attention back to the skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use Sword Burst again, which is a burst 1.
Mm-hmm.
And so 11 versus Reflex.
I believe that'll hit. Yep.
6. And then 20 versus reflex.
That hits.
And 14 versus reflex.
That also hits.
And then
Go.
they're
One
dead
more?
now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's one more? Oh.
No, there's
Where's
not.
the other one?
There's
No,
four.
There's only 3.
There's one.
There's something going on right
there's-
here.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the health
what's
bar
it?
of that one.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, what about a Scotland? Isn't that a burst 1 you said?
It's each enemy.
Yeah, that one is each enemy.
I
Ah.
then move 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, is that all of them? Are they dead?
Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't move. And I
Alright,
just kind
I'm
of look
gonna
at
search-
Scotla.
I'm gonna search the ones closest to me.
Okay, let me collect all the corpses. And I am going to move. There were 5 of them per each of you.
What'd we find? What'd we find? What'd we find?
Yeah, and then
Oh wait,
and
no,
then-
there was 4 of them per each. Nope, there was 5 of them. All right, there's 4 players
but
here.
see, they made the fatal mistake of grouping up.
Yes, yes, they
I'd
did.
say nothing like letting the defender just take out 15 enemies.
Yep.
Oh, you
I got-
find 20 long swords between the lot of them, 20 short bows between the lot of them, and 399 arrows between the lot of them, and 1 arrow is stuck into Nargosh.
I'm gonna rip it out.
You can't shoot arrows with a crossbow, so I'm not gonna take jack shit.
Nope, I don't use any of those weapons.
Alright, I'll take a longsword, crossbow, and
Actually-
some arrows.
Actually, I'm gonna take a finger bone from each one of them, just because.
Okay.
So that's 20 finger bones.
Yep.
That's a bit creepy.
Which means I have 21 finger bones. I don't know where I got this other finger bone from.
He wants to
The
finger himself.
necromancer. He gave you the summoning trinket, the
Oh,
clearly
yeah.
respectable guy. With the end of this encounter, I say we take a 5-minute break, and we'll be back.
All
Okay.
right.